Instagram's taking away the likes, not for their health. They're doing it because they observed in data what I observed as what I do for a living, that people were starting to limit creativity.
Yeah.
To me, this is one of the great moves in a long time in the industry, because so many people have become so deeply insecure that all they really do with their content is post things that they know will get the most likes. The amount of muscle dudes who want to talk about other things that DM me and say, I want to talk about these other things, but when I post photos without my shirt, I get the most likes, so I keep doing it. And the conversations of when I ask them, why do you do that? And they don't even know. They're caught in the machine of getting more likes than talking about the thing they actually give a shit about. I think that people have become too one-dimensional in knowing what their audience is looking for, completely predicated on the arbitrary number of likes. And I think it has limited creativity and expansion of people's horizons. And I think it's an extremely healthy change. And so I applaud Instagram. I believe this is a preview, and that most platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, anybody who's living in a world of showing public bidding numbers, and I actually ask myself, is this a precursor to following count disappearing? My hot take is more happiness, way more creativity, way more. You're not gonna be scared to post something new anymore, because if it fails, nobody's gonna know but you. You catch somebody at the right moment. I'll give you an example. I'm convinced what I'm about to say is true.
There's so much knowledge out there, and like you said, you can read about riding a bike all day, but until you sit on it and understand what balance is and what falling is, like pragmatism is lost. Everybody just...
It's all theory.
It's theory.
It's all theory.
It's like you can literally do anything on this earth, like what exactly you're saying. You just gotta do it. Did you do it? Did you drop a song today? Did you go on TikTok? Did you do that? Like, did you do it? Or did you talk about it?
That's right.
So, no, what you're putting out in this world is insane. I make music, and like that's why I try to do with the music too. It's not...
What people don't understand is it's just communication. It's just communication. It's what you're saying that's ultimately gonna matter. I'm so pumped that TikTok's coming out of your tongue. I genuinely believe it's the platform that will break the most artists that would have broke no other way. You're one hook away.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm trying to figure out how to utilize it more. I write a lot. We've been dropping a song every week. Since last year, April, I've dropped 40 tracks, right? Spotify, Apple.
And which of the 40 got the most heat? Anything?
Yeah, well, we have a couple that are over 100,000 streams. Like, what's cool is I came out here to talk with Universal. I lived in New York, and Universal's interested. And we had a song in India that did like a couple million views. So using that leverage, I came back over here.
How often when you drop a song, do you flat out cold DM 100 influencers and say, hey, check it?
For every drop, I put at least 3 posts, so I tag at least 30 people in the stories.
DM.
Just DM them.
DM. Tagging's got no shot. DM's got a moment in time. One lucky moment. Somebody just wants to listen to something different. You look different. They're in the mood, you know? You catch somebody at the right moment. I'll give you an example. I'm convinced what I'm about to say is true. You, the way you look, DMing Lil Uzi Vert, and in the right mood, I'm telling you, man, what you just ranted on perfectly is what I want you to do more of. Because now, once you get to the point of, wait a minute, it's do over theory, then you add the 3.0, which is more. 100%.
That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to figure out TikTok too, because like, I love releasing content. I've been figuring out how you package is really important too, because I don't know. I didn't figure out how to break on TikTok. I just started putting music videos out. We've been recording. I have an Osmo.
Here's the good news. Here's the good news. It's so fucking early. There is no answer yet. You know what currently worked on Instagram at this time? People that took photos of landscape pretty trees. That is not what it is now. I know I'm right. So what is working right now? 14-year-old teenage girls doing meme dances. Cool, but my most viral content on TikTok is me garage sailing clips. I didn't know that that's what was gonna happen. It's so early, you can't overthink it.
Just do it.
Just go to a fucking booth, go make 10 TikToks right now, like ComplexCon, booth 407. Boom, you just never know.
It's savage, bro. You're so aware of it, but I love it. Like, that self-awareness is critical too. Like,
it's huge.
Balance is good, but you shouldn't climb. You need balance. So I'm saying, you can have power to climb a ladder, but if you don't have balance, you can have all the strength in the world, but without
balance,
fall. You're gonna fall right off. The higher you get, the more dangerous it becomes.
That's right.
So it's like
very good analogy.
Very critical.
It's why I feel so super strong. I'm balancing deep conviction with real humility. You know, that's real stuff. That's pulling hard. Those are hard truths.
100%. And the thing is, when you say it, why it works, is because you've proven it, right? You set a foundation that's real. And what scares me right now, and it's happening in India a lot, and I talk about it.
I see it.
The street merchants selling $1 a dream. And there's people who don't have money in India that are
I see it.
Not
I see it.
Children
I see it.
To get this. And
always been the case.
Yeah. There's a major revolution happening there. That's 600 million people.
No, it's scale.
That's insanity.
Scale.
So there's a shift happening there. So that's one of the things with music where it's like, we need to wake up. Art is one of those beautiful things that transcends.
And art's the balance. Art's the balance.
Accumulate that. But
it's great to see you again, bro. Seriously.
Yeah.
Glad you came through.
Can I get a photo?
100%.
Something. Say some positivity.
100%.
You're amazing, brother. You already know. I'm inspired by you every single day. But I'm here with the one and only.
Listen, it's very simple. Kindness is unfucking defeated. Once you figure that out, you can navigate quick.
Easy.
Take care of yourself, bro. Keep going. People buy everything. Everything can be flipped.
As a new flipper, what product do you think I should?
Everything. At night, you should be laying in bed at night, searching like hats. Like, how do you think I figured out mug life?
Oh, all right.
I was like, I see a lot of mugs at garage sales. Do mugs sell for anything? Search on eBay mugs, completed items, sold, sort by fucking price. Holy shit, there's $88 mugs, there's $63 mugs, there's $96 mugs. Then go buy a bunch of mugs for a quarter, come home, look them up, educate. The key to flip life is the homework you do at night from 10 to midnight during the week that you fucking then leverage on Saturday when you kill it with your fucking knowledge.
That's friggin' tactical. Like, that's super tactical, but I don't know where even to go. Like, where do I start?
What do you mean? With eBay, completed items, search eBay app, search, literally, fucking, I'm gonna show you.
I'm so freaking new.
Ready?
I think she was off her up.
Ready?
I'm so dumb.
eBay, right?
Okay, go.
Okay, now you're going to garage sales. You're like, oh shit, I see a lot of salt and pepper shakers, right? Salt and pepper shakers. You're like, I see a lot of them. Then you go to filter, sold and completed items, sort, highest price, and then you're like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
$441, $600, $1,000. Like, this little bird is $325. You're not buying this little fucking bird at a fucking garage sale if you don't know. It's $350.
Who bought this for $350?
Salt and pepper shaker fucking collectors.
Salt and pepper.
Why would people buy sneakers for $500? They collect them.
Right.
Why do people buy shirts? They collect them. Why do people buy bracelets? They like them.
Yes.
People buy everything. Everything can be flipped.
Got it.
But that's the homework.
That's it.
You go to garage sales, you go to thrift stores, you see a lot of things. By the way, that's what you used to have to do. Now you can just do it at the fucking garage sale. You're like, let me look at it, like in their fucking mouth, in the person's mouth.
Sure.
You're just looking it up in their face.
For sure. Got it. Thanks, Eric.
You got it. The thing that I most care about in the world, the supply and demand of attention. Nothing else matters. Going to platforms early on when there's early tribes there and they're paying more attention, that is to me the upside of jumping into Snapchat early. The upside of jumping into new platforms like TikTok early. You look at the first people that over-indexed it on TikTok. They are massively internet famous right now on YouTube and Snapchat and Instagram and other places along with TikTok. And the ones that are popping now on TikTok are not getting to that same level. So the impressions, the reach, it matters, but the depth is what matters the most, and more importantly, the attention of that consumer on that platform. When something's new, it's a little more sticky. When a new song comes out, you listen to it a bunch of times, and then it gets into rotation. And so though my top line followers are more, it's my depth that I worry about, and that is a thesis and a strategy that all of you need to figure out across the board.
Product you think I should?
Everything.
Where do I start?
What do you mean? When eBay completed items search?
Okay.
eBay. I'm going to show you.
I'm so freaking new. I'm so dumb.
eBay, right? Now you're going to garage sales. You're like, oh shit, I see a lot of salt and pepper shakers. Then